Wanted to just do like an year-end state of the market. I got a few calls after that video wherein I said that, oh, it's going to go up to 10, and it does feel like a total buyer's market, but I feel it's more like imbalanced market. The clients are cancelling all their new builds left and right. Wanted to just do like an year-end state of the market and also opportunities that are there. So we communicated to our real estate agents in our base that we've been hopping in and out of the 7%, and it was 4%, then 5%, then 7%. So not that long ago that we saw the rates hit the 6s, and we all thought 7s is not going to happen. Watch my video where I speculated and talked about rates going to 7% or even 10% a few months ago, and here we are in 7%. Of course the rates have dipped a little into the 6, but 7% seems to be the norm. I got a few calls after that video wherein I said that, oh, it's going to go up to 10, and people got upset about it. Customers are all starting to wonder what's happening to the real estate market now that the rates are higher. What is happening to the demand? We get calls daily on this. Fed is looking at the metrics that are lagging, like unemployment, inflation, and they tweak the rates based on what they are seeing. I'm afraid that it could get overcorrected if the Fed starts to look at the numbers, and if they overcorrect it, then we might have a bigger problem on hand. So the Fed is not worried about employment anymore. Employment is fine, people are getting jobs. They're only looking at the inflation numbers. So if you're tracking mortgage rates, look at the inflation, if it's going up or down. Unless the inflation comes down, the rates are going to stay high. So the good news is the American homeowners all have incredible amount of equity that they can contribute and capitalize in many number of ways. There is some opportunities for homeowners that are sitting on a lot of equity. So getting out of debt is a good option, whether they have consumer debt or a car loan or something, whether they lose a job, and this might be a good opportunity to get yourself in the position of security by taking like a home equity line of credit. And so with HELOCs, the way it works is, if you have a lot of equity in your primary home, it's the easiest way to get the resources lined up and brace for recession in 2023 if you lose a job or something. Since you have a ton of equity in your home, then you might just want to go get this home equity line of credit, not to use it, but you have it while you qualify, especially since there is risk of many losing jobs next year. I hope I'm wrong there, but getting yourself the home equity line of credit would be the best key suggestion I have for you as you're watching this video. I'm telling you that it doesn't cost you anything to get a HELOC. Maybe it's $300 to $400 if you terminate it early before the 3 years, but you don't pay any interest if you're not going to use it. So I do believe in having this home equity line of credit, because even if you find an incredible opportunity to invest somewhere, you can tap into it. There is a lot of ways you can do it smartly. You don't want to over leverage yourself. I always had HELOCs on my personal home. Another thing that's going on weird in this market is that I'm starting to think about this as an investor. I'm no longer seeing the cash flow or the cap rates. They have all jumped with the 7% interest rate environment. The cap rates are down, hovering around 4% now. And a lot of investments certainly are not doing the cash flow as they used to. We used to have 6, 7, 8% cap rates. All that is gone. So all of a sudden, it is a hard commercial market too. I'm expecting a freeze in these commercial transactions because the interest rates are high, the cap rates are not coming, a lot of hedge funds are pulling. It may be a great time to move and start looking at multifamily market. There is a lot of multifamily units that are purchased with hard money. those flippers would be hurting and burning very, very soon. So cash people, get the money bags ready for apartment complexes for sale that is going to come down the pipe, especially the smaller ones, the 4 unit, 8 unit, 12 unit ones, wherein small mom and pop hard money people have bought. And I'm rethinking that these apartment complexes will be up for sale. I'm also thinking about first time home buyer affordability. So that has been in our mind, and it's going to get tougher. There is no absolutely no conversation on the move up buyers. They have a great rate, a low mortgage rate. I'm thinking that they are going to stay put with those plans to upgrade, and everybody is just upgrading their kitchen, upgrading their landscaping. They are going to stay put, so the market is not going to come with lot of inventory of people that are willing to sell. So the inventory will be tight. So this limited demand and supply will be interesting. And I think the supply, I'm going to get into a minute on the supply. They could have the opportunity that the buyers will have an opportunity that they might not see for a long time. When we see the Fed rate inching down, we will start to see the demand spike, and all of this benefit of a buyer's opportunity right now will be gone. So let's go shopping today for a home and capture it, because once the rates drop even 0.5%, 1%, there will be, the market is flooded with buyers. So for investors out there listening to this, know that homes are on sale already, okay? Get them before the sale is over. Sale will be over as soon as there is movement in the mortgage rates. So if they inch down, then gone. It will happen so fast that you'll start kicking yourself again for not acting fast enough. So find a real estate agent. If you don't have one, we can connect you to one. We can help you with the mortgages though. Go and do your shopping, find an agent who can negotiate well, and this is a great opportunity. So now we've been seeing lower number of new listings for the last few months. So people aren't putting their house on the market because they are converting it into investment properties, or they are just simply not selling because they have the low interest rate on this home, or the fantasy of being able to sell it for high like their neighbors is disappeared. So they are not moving, so they are not selling. So the supply is kind of has a stalemate now. People are aging in the place. So there is a lot of reverse mortgages that we are seeing. They are increasing now, and all of a sudden we've got homes that aren't moving because there is demand is low, and so I don't have enough new listings. So now it's just a matter of demand soaking up the active listings. Well, right now with reduced demand, the active listings are staying on the market longer, and those new listings are few and farther that are coming out. So all this system will slowly support each other, and there should be an increasing in inventory if these inventory starts to get sold. It's certainly not because of the flood of new bills coming to the market or a flood of new listings coming to the market. It's just simply there is lesser demand that is causing the market to appear to be very slow. To complicate this with new builds, I want to talk about new builds for a second. A lot of these builders, Lennar, D.R. Horton, everybody, they have a pipeline of these homes in construction which were signed up before the market started to kind of lose steam. All of those are coming to completion now in December, January, February. Plus, a lot of buyers are backing out because of the 7% interest rate. Then you are going to see some new build inventory come up on the market. It's a terrific opportunity to get into new build because builders are offering a lot of incentive. You're going to see some new listings because people just simply have to move, whether they are called back to the home, or they have to move, or they can no longer afford their current rent, whether they have to sell. And yes, there are people that might even have to sell because maybe they lost a job and they bought it this year in 2022, and they are the only ones really statistically that could be underwater, who bought this year and they have to sell. Even that, you're talking about a small fraction, less than 1%. In my other video, I talked about foreclosures and short sales, and it is like really less, almost like 0.6%. There could be some short sales for people who bought this year and then they have to sell. So if you're a real estate agent listening to this, maybe it's time for you to brush up your short sale skills, cause we will see some of those for people who lose their jobs and they have to sell, and it is hurtful that there will be opportunities with this. Still, we are at almost 25% lower in inventory than what we had pre-COVID, like in 2019, and until we cannot get to the inventory we had in 2019, we can even assume anywhere that we are in a balanced market. It's an imbalanced market. So I'm starting to see some folks talking about this being imbalanced for some time, because it feels like it might be that the buyer's market, because buyers can ask for all these inspection items, seller concessions, buyers can take longer to put a home under contract and all these, and they can ask for a price below asking. It does feel like a total buyer's market, but I feel it's more like imbalanced market. It's not a good buyer's market. I'm getting a lot of calls right now from other real estate agents who are saying the clients are cancelling all their new builds left and right. I want to hear what's happening out there. If you're a real estate agent or an investor, I'm always available to listen to your input and support you in what your opinion is, and I also want to get second opinion. I can definitely comment on the mortgage situation, because the last thing the real estate agents want to go see is their client cancelling because they were told they can't afford the payment. There is a lot of seller concessions, buy down, option to do lower rate, option to do adjustable rate mortgage. So we want to support the real estate agents and the community together. We want to come together as an educated group, and then as a lender I can tell you what's the best mortgage, it's what's best for the clients. It's just not the best rates, but how long we can have the good rates. So I'm here to provide you the advice. That way you're just not losing the deal or cancelling your contract. Real estate is a long term. So if I get stuck to my mind that hey, the rates are high, I'm not going to buy, I'm losing a lot of opportunities. So what's happening today is people are being ignorant and they are not even jumping in the market to buy. That's a wrong strategy. I speak at real estate events and I'm listening to all the investors. They were talking about the fact that cash is the best position to be in right now, and I'm not even going to argue about it because I'm a mortgage broker, but I'm going to argue with the fact that there are still opportunities in the stock market or bond market and even in real estate market to take advantage of using your cash position, using your knowledge and skill to provide a continued long-term benefit for your family. So personally, I'm not done investing and I'm not holding it all in cash, because I know right now other buyers are running so low with their buying potential. So it's a terrific time to jump in and jump in with a lot of knowledge and forethought so that you can grab the best deals. So as buyers, this is like the best time after the 2008-2009 time to go and buy. So that you need to have a lender partner who is aware of what's happening, who is going to give you the option of adjustable rate or a buy down option, so that you can have low rate for the next 2-3 years and then you can refinance. So for many years to come, the real estate agents have been trying to prepare families on this, and your real estate agent needs to be in alignment and they should be supporting together in your dream to have the right kind of real estate portfolio. So if you are missing that kind of strategic plan, let me know. I have excellent real estate agents that I can connect you with them. So I'm doing this regular market updates so that we all in the real estate industry and investors can huddle up and share the inside knowledge. I will disperse it to you, all this knowledge, and all the real estate agents as soon as I see any trends. If you are an agent and if you'd like to sit around, have a drink and chat about this, hit me up. If you're an investor, if you want to chat about it, let me know. I'll be happy. So know that we are monitoring the rates. So if somebody is getting a high interest rate, we have automatic monitors for rates. So let me know what your current rate is. We can let you know when it is ready for refinancing. Talking about what the rates are doing, why are rates moving and all that. So let me do the research, and I can support you and your clients through success, not just today, but for the years to come. So hope this is helpful. Buyers, don't shy off from jumping in the market and buying right now. There are outstanding deals in the market. Sellers, you have earned a lot of equity already. If you have to sell in the next 2 years, put it on the market and then wait for the best deal to come. Otherwise, hold off on putting it on the market. So if you are an investor or want to get into real estate investing, subscribe to my channel. We have a lot of informational videos, or hit me up. I can hook you to the right team so that you can make a great real estate portfolio by the time you retire. With that said, signing off. Thanks for your time.